happens to me, and I do not know why. I can never figure that out. Hi, Allie. Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm having some slight technical difficulties, so I was trying to figure out why it was. Also, this is definitely copyrighted music that I was playing just now, so that's not good. So is this. Stop. Stop. Don't play. Spotify, I need the copyright free stuff, okay? Thanks. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Maybe my OBS is just being weird. Hi, Ludwig. I'm doing good. How are you? Ali says, I'm okay. Pretty tired. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today. I thought that we would today just do some chatting, and then once we're done chatting, I have a little video that we're going to watch and we can discuss it and talk about it. I hope that's okay. I hope that sounds like a good plan for today. I thought that I would make a dedicated day to talk about mental health because I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice. Like, it's Monday, it's the start of our week. How was our weekend? How was our week last week? Is there anything this week, that we're stressed about? Anything coming up that we're a little anxious about? Did you see Nintendo announced a new indie world? I did not. Do you want to let us know what it is, Ludwig? Do I have links enabled? Because if I have links enabled, then you guys can post links. And let's see, block hyperlinks, admins and VIPs. Ludwig, you can post a link. You are a VIP. So if you would like to share a link with us, please do, and I will open it up on the stream if there's like a video or something, because that would be really fun. That would be super fun. Let me know. Actually, I can also just like Google it, indie world. But if you have a link and you want to post it. Oh, Indie World Showcase to reveal new games tomorrow, December 15th. A new tweet published by Nintendo. The event will last for only 15 minutes. Cool. Ring in the holidays with the new Indie World Showcase on Tuesday. Roughly 15 minutes of updates and new announcements on indie games coming to Nintendo Switch from our global partners. That's going to be really fun. Hi, Krista. How are you doing today, friend? We're just doing a little check-in if you want to let us know how you're doing or how your weekend was or if there's anything that you've got going on this week. Last week was very busy and started my new job, which I've been pretty nervous and overwhelmed for. Oh, I'm sorry, Allie. How was it? Was it as stressful as you thought it was going to be? Um, was it just the overwhelm of something new? How did it go? Can we also watch vids on mental health stuff? Brene's Brown video on empathy is 10 stars. Yes, so I actually have a video pulled up for today, but I would love if you would also link me that one because it's the more the merrier. I'm looking forward. Oh, Krista with the auto emote. I'm looking forward to Friday for 2 reasons. What are those 2 reasons, Ludwig? I want to know. What are the 2 reasons? Something exciting happening on Friday for Ludwig. Let's see. Okay, so I'm doing good. Waiting on laundry to get done so I can get ready to record and stream today. Oh, fun, Krista. I can't wait. I can't wait. You guys, Katie started streaming this weekend. Very exciting. We're super stoked for her. It's going to be good. I mean, her streams this weekend were awesome. So I'm so excited. So excited. I love when I've got a new friend that streams and it's so fun. Katie actually yesterday was building and she did this really cute little apartment renovation. Aw, Ludwig, you're excited for my birthday? That's so nice of you. And you get vacation. That's amazing. Allie said it was okay, however, I've not done much. I'm not the best at change, so it's difficult, but I'm hoping I will manage and that in the long term it will be good. Well, it sounds like you're off to a good start with like the way that you're thinking about work is that like, yes, I may be stressed right now. It's all new. I don't know what I'm doing, but soon I'm going to get it. It's going to be fine, and I'm going to understand what I'm doing, and it's going to be good. Hold on, let me pause this. I opened it up. So yeah, it seems like you're in a good headspace for it. I know that like sometimes change is scary, but oftentimes I feel like we make it out to be a little bit scarier in our head than it really is. I do that with so many things, and then I do the thing, and I'm like, why was I so stressed about that? Like, it ended up like I make things out in my head to be so much worse than they are in real life. I'm really trying my best to be positive. The past few weeks have not been the best at all. I'm really sorry, Allie. If there's anything I can do for you to help or anything you need me to say, um, let us know. I'm here for you if you need anything. Um, if you need to pick me up, um, just let me know. If there's anything I can help with. Um, I know, yeah, change is hard sometimes. But I do find that, like I said, I make it out to be worse in my head than it is in real life. Like, I think it's going to be a lot worse than the thing than it actually is. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, let me check out this Brene Brown video. How long is it? Oh, it's only 2 minutes. Okay. Let's watch this Brene Brown video real quick. I'm going to turn the music down a smidgen. Actually, I'm just going to pause the music. Seems easier. Seems easier. And gotta move this over here. We'll do this. Can you still see it? Is it fine? Yes, it's still fine. Okay. We're gonna check out this little video that Katie sent us.
So what is empathy, and why is it very different than sympathy? Empathy.
I love it. If you have questions, we can pause.
Sympathy drives disconnection. Empathy, it's very interesting. Teresa Wiseman is a nursing scholar who studied professions, very diverse professions.
Also, if you guys don't know, Brene Brown is an amazing woman who ding dong, ting tong, ting tong. Welcome. How's it going today? That is a very interesting username you've got there, friend. We're watching today a video on empathy by Brene Brown. If you'd like to share us, we're also doing mental health check-ins. If you'd like to share how your mental health is going today, feel free. If you're struggling with anything, we will do our best to help you out. But yes, we are watching this quick little video on empathy right now, and I was just going to say Brene Brown is she a public speaker, I believe, Katie? She's an amazing woman. She's done a lot of things. She makes videos on relationships, communication, empathy, love, all kinds of stuff. So, sorry to interrupt. We're going to go back at it.
Where empathy is relevant, and came up with 4 qualities of empathy. Perspective taking, the ability to take the perspective of another person or recognize their perspective as their truth. Staying out of judgment, not easy when you enjoy it as much as most of us do. Recognizing emotion in other people and then communicating that. Empathy is feeling with people.
Feeling with
And to me,
people.
I always think of empathy as this kind of sacred space when someone's kind of in a deep hole and they shout out from the bottom and they say, I'm stuck, it's dark, I'm overwhelmed. And then we look and we say, hey, you climb down. I know what it's like down here, and you're not alone.
Aww.
Sympathy is, ooh, it's bad, no. You want a sandwich? Empathy is a choice, and it's a vulnerable choice, because in order to connect with you, I have to connect with something in myself that knows that feeling. Rarely, if ever, does an empathic response begin with at least.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And we do it all the time. Because you know what? Someone just shared something with us that's incredibly painful, and we're trying to silver lining it. I don't think that's a verb, but I'm using it as one. we're trying to put the silver lining around it. So
That's so
I had a
good.
miscarriage. Oh, at least you know you can get pregnant. I think my
Wow.
marriage is falling apart. At least you have a marriage.
Oh my gosh. Please don't say those things to people. That's so
John's
mean.
getting kicked out of school. At least Sarah is an A student.
Oh my
But one of the
gosh.
things we do sometimes in the face of very difficult conversations is we try to make things better. If I share something with you that's very difficult, I'd rather you say, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just so glad you told me.
Oh, I love that.
Because the truth is, rarely
I
can a
don't even know
response
what to
make
say
something
right now,
better.
but I'm so glad you told me. I'm at work right now, but I had to stop by. Jess, how are you doing today? I hope that you're having such a good day, Jess. If you want to give us a quick check-in, let us know how you're doing. If there's anything that you're struggling with, hopefully this week is a little better for you than last week. I'm cross our fingers, I'm hoping. We're watching some videos on mental health today, so if you have any comments, feel free, put them in the chat.
What makes something better is connection.
I love that. Oh, was that the end? That's so good. Literally so good. So good. Did you guys enjoy that? I thought that was awesome, Katie. Thank you so much for sharing. I just want to talk about it real quick. Um, Obviously, we all try to be like empathetic and as kind as we can to our friends, but sometimes it is hard and we don't know what to say and we say the wrong thing. Hi, Leah. How are you doing today? I hope that you're having a good day. We're doing a mental health check-in today. If you want to let us know how you're doing, how your weekend was, if there's anything that you're either like looking forward to this week or maybe you're stressed about or anything you want to let us know that you feel is relevant, please do. We would love to chat with you about it. We just watched this video on the difference between empathy and sympathy, and it was really good. And it talked about how um, empathy is putting yourself in the position of those people. You're sharing their emotions. You're deciding to say, "I've been there. I know what that's like, and you're not alone." And I love that she said, "We the what? Hold please. Got to gather my thoughts." She said, if somebody says something to you and you don't know what to say, you can say, wow, I don't even know what to say to that right now, but I'm so glad that you told me. And I love that. I think that's really powerful. I think that if somebody, that's the kind of stuff, low key, that like our parents should be telling us when like we are a child and we're sad and we tell them like I'm having all these emotions. A parent should say something probably like, I don't even know what to say right now, but I'm so glad that you told me. Um, I'm still not okay. Yesterday, I found out my great grandma has the corona. Oh, Leah, I'm so sorry. That is that is so difficult. I'm so sorry, Leah. I'm really, really sorry. That's got to be really hard to deal with. Um, is there anything that we could talk about that would help you? Um, but empathy is also saying, I haven't been there and I don't know what that's like, but I'm here for you. That is so true, Katie. I love, love, love that. Um, I love that. Thank you for trusting me enough to talk about this with me. That's sympathy. I love that. That is good. Sympathy, I mean, that's a good thing, but empathy means you have felt it. Sympathy is when you haven't. I gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. We are all thinking of you. Thank you, Katie. You are so sweet. Yes, Leah, if there's anything that we can do, um, we are here for you. My mom said the first half of that, then dismissed anything I told her about me struggling. I have then never told her anything because every time I tried, she wasn't very supportive. Allie, unfortunately, that's very common with parents. A lot of parents are very, very dismissive of how their kids feel. And do you know why, Allie? It's because they themselves are not in tune and good at talking about their feelings. So then somebody who doesn't know how to talk about their feelings, doesn't know how to manage their emotions, um, is not going to be as receptive or as kind or as supportive when someone comes to them and says, I'm struggling with my emotions or how I feel or whatever, because they don't know how to help you or even the position that you're coming from. And that might not be the case for your family, obviously. Some parents are very amazing and are super in tune with their emotions and are very supportive and they know exactly what to say all the time. That's not most parents. Most parents are not like that. But I'm really sorry, Allie. Is that sucks, and I'm sorry. Um, because like parents are, especially moms, should be somebody that you can come to and you can open up to, and they can be that safe space for you. And I'm really sorry that your mom is not. And if I hope that you can have at least somebody, anybody who is like someone that you can confide in, to be a little bit of a support system for you, even if it's a friend, um, because um, I'm just really sorry for you. Sending you all my love, okay, Allie? Um, um, I can send you some love in the chat. Let me turn on the music again, since I don't have a video playing right now. Okay. I think you can have empathy and feel what they're feeling without having been through it. Like, you can feel sadness if somebody is feeling sad, right? You can feel the same emotions that somebody is feeling, even if you haven't been through exactly what they're going through, because like we've all experienced sadness, we've all experienced anger. Most people have experienced loss or grief. So I think that's definitely, let's see. Empathy, it means experiencing someone else's feelings. Yes, that's like exactly what I was just saying. It requires an emotional component of really feeling what the other person is feeling. Sympathy, on the other hand, means understanding. It's more cognitive in nature and keeps a certain distance. I totally get that. Empathy is saying like come into my safe space and we can deal with this together. Um, we are agreeing. Yes, you guys were definitely agreeing. Well, Allie, if you ever need anything, you can feel free to DM me. Um, I'm just know that I feel for you, and I'm really sorry. And I wish that there was something I could do for you. So if there is anything I can do for you, please let me know, because that would be amazing. Amazing, amazing. Fluffy deserves a great day. Thank you. Bad woman, you can do command U with tag anybody after it. And oh, you actually don't. Well, I mean, like, it doesn't say their name, but you can definitely tag them. Does Allie need a playlist? Allie, do you need a pick me up playlist? Because Bad Woman is known for making some kick ass playlists for people. If you need one, let us know. Jess will make you one. Um, oh, thank you, Groove Maid, for the 5 biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So sweet. How are you doing today, Groove Maid? We're chatting about mental health today. Chatting about mental health and watching some videos on mental health and just chatting and, hanging out and having a good time is what we're doing today. I know it's like 2 cents. You know what, Groove Maid? I do not care. I love that you gave me your 2 cents, okay? Because it's cute and it means you thought of me, and I just really like that, okay? So, Leah said, I have depression and anxiety, and when I told my mom, she didn't believe me until she heard me saying stuff and threatening my life, and then she put me in a hospital for a week. But honest, I want to go back to the hospital. I had a better place time there than at home. Leah, I'm so sorry. That's awful, and I'm really, really sorry. Um, okay, based on what you're saying, Leah, I'm gonna take a ballpark guess. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in here. I'm gonna take a ballpark guess and say that you're probably under the age of 18, um, or slash still living at home, under your mom's care. Hi, Hannah. How's it going today? How are you doing? I hope that you are having a good day. Please let us know how you're doing, if there's anything we can help you with. Groovemaid said my mental health is garbage right now. Groovemaid, is there anything you want us to sort of try and help you with? Um, talk to you about? I'm struggling with Mother Nature currently. She's so rude. She is so rude, Krista. I understand that. Thank you for the offer. I think I'm okay for now. My mom's solution when I went to her was as a teenager was to go to the doc and get on medication. Yes, same. But my parents did that when I was like 6. My parents are hard. I'm sorry. Still quarantining. It's okay. I've just been feeling meh as usual. Nah, I don't want to trouble you. Groovemate, this is a mental health check-in day. You are not troubling me. Okay, Leah. I'm gonna say that you are probably, I'm just gonna make an assumption here, hopefully it's correct, that you are under the age of 18 and you still live with your parents. Um, the beauty of parents, and if you have shitty ones, is that eventually you get to leave them. And you can decide, do you want them in your life or do you not? And depending on how bad they are, like, you may not want them in your life, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with turning 18, leaving your house, and saying, my parents were a detriment to my mental health. My parents were a detriment to my sanity. I'm not coming back. I'm not going to have them in my life. Sorry. Like, that is 100% fine for you to do as an adult. However, hopefully, I do hope that as you get older and you do leave the house, 17 is good. You don't have that much longer until maybe you go to university or go to community college or trade school or something where you can maybe live outside the house or at least get away. Um, um, I hope, and I know this for a fact. I know that you will find people who will be a really great support system um, for you to rely on. Oh, the thing is, my mom's a truck driver and I live at my mom's place alone. Oh, so Leah, do you have a good friend? Like one good friend? If not, it's okay. Um, it's okay if you don't. My suggestion to you then would be just DM me when you're feeling poopy, and I will try to help you and be there for you as much as I can. I don't mind being a support system for people who need it. It's easy for me to support others. It doesn't take a lot of my energy. It doesn't take a lot of my it doesn't take a lot of my energy, I guess. So if you are alone, I'm safe. I have cameras. Yeah, I'm not so much worried about you being safe. I'm worried about you. Um, I worried about you just like being at home and having not so good mental health and having nobody to talk to. So I just want you to know that whatever time of day it is, I don't care. Feel free to message me on Instagram. I can give you my cell phone number if you want, Leah. And if you're having a day where you're like, my mental health sucks, I'm crying, I just need to talk to somebody or whatever, let me know and I've got you, okay? My other suggestion would be to reach out to a friend, but sometimes friends are poopy too, and if you don't have a good friend who like knows how to be there for you, don't reach out to them because they're just going to make it harder on you. So, if you need something, I've got you. Just let me know. I'm here for you, okay? If you need a support system, I've got you. That's true, Braylon. I went no contact with my dad permanently, and it was the best thing I've ever done. I actually know quite a few people who are in their late 20s, early 20s, who have gone no contact with one or both of their parents, and it has really improved their mental health quite a lot. So, um, I found my closest best friend I have at 22, and she's the absurd godsend for the last 5 years. See, sometimes a support system does not have to be a parent, and it freaking sucks that parents have to raise us, and sometimes they're just total shit. And it's like there's nothing that you can do about it. You're just handed a set of shitty parents and you're like, "Cool. I guess this is my life now." And you just have to be resilient, learn how to take care of yourself and figure it out because those first 18 years of your life, if you've got a shitty parent, are not going to be fun, but what you forget about is that you've got like 75 more years to fuck around. So like don't let those first 18 years of your life dictate how the rest of your life is going to go. It's so long, you guys. Life feels fast, but in reality it's so long. Don't like think that I'm 17 and the world is ending and it's totally not. Like you have so much good stuff coming you don't even know about. Stick around for that because I promise you it's going to be amazing. I vented to Fluffy. It helps. Thank you, Jess. Yes, me and Jess had a conversation of some stuff she was dealing with the other day. So if you guys ever need somebody to vent to or somebody to talk to, please let me know. What was that and why? Oh, Blair with the host. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm 38. I guess I should just suck it up and accept that everything is shit. No, Groove. Absolutely not. No matter the age, Groove. Life can still be redeemed. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could walk out of your current life today, right now, leave everything behind you, go and start a new life, and you would be fine. You would be fine. I'm not saying that's easy. I'm just saying you have the power within yourself to do whatever you need to do to make your life good. Um, Thank you, Blair, for the crown reminder. GrooveMate, you are more than welcome to open up to us if you would like. I know I'm a baby. I'm young. I'm 10 years younger than you. But I would love to help you if there's any way that I can. If you want to open up to us, feel free. We will see if there's anything we can assist you with or just give you some kind words. Last night I thought of a really good metaphor for how I've been feeling lately. Ooh, I want to hear it. I feel like my life is a great big river, and the current is trying to pull me under, and I keep trying to grab onto stuff, but they keep slipping away, and I feel like I'm losing my grip on reality, if that makes sense. Hannah, that totally makes sense. And I just want you to know you are not alone. There has been so many periods in my life where I've felt just like that. It comes and goes for me. There's been so many times where I've literally just felt like I can't get a grip on anything, and I feel like I'm just like being, like you said, like I'm just being carried through the water, and I have no control over where I'm going or what I'm doing or what happens. And I just want you to know that I can't, it's hard sometimes to speak on like your true lives because I don't know you guys 100%, right? Like, I don't know if there's like something mental health going on or if it's something for your family or whatever, but I want you to know that the way that you're feeling is temporary. Um, I felt like this so many times and it always goes away. And so I want you to know that, Hannah, you may feel like you're in the thick of it right now and that you're struggling and you may feel like you're drowning, but there is an end to the tunnel. There is light at the end. And I just do whatever you can to take care of yourself. If you need to like do some meditation, some breathing, um, do something that makes you happy, that makes you feel good. Personally, I love taking walks. It makes me feel so good to be outside. It might be too cold for you to do that now. Maybe try doing some light movement in your room. But just know that the feeling that you're feeling is so temporary, okay? It's not going to be around forever. There is an exit. There is a way out. Pretty soon you're going to wash up on the beach. You're going to be exhausted, but you're going to be fine, okay? Fluffy, you're literally an angel. Thank you, Krista. Don't do that, Groove. You're loved and missed. Yes, Groove, please do not walk into the river. We love you. You are welcome here. We appreciate you. I have been meeting up with someone from my church for like pastoral care, basically just for a chat, and if I have anything I want to talk about too, that's really great. It is good and she is loving and supportive. Only thing is, it's only about once a month, so sometimes it isn't the best. But I'm thankful that I do get the time to talk about things. Allie, one thing, are you able to increase your meeting times with her? Could you ask her? I'm kind of struggling. Can we meet twice a month? Maybe she would let you. Um, would she let you call her sometimes if you're having a day where you're really struggling and you'd be able to call her? Talking to people is like the number one thing to help yourself. It really is. And it's hard sometimes. It does suck. I should be on just chatting. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard and it does suck to open up to people, but it is like so helpful. And even opening up to me, hopefully that's helping you. I'm sorry you feel that way. Our brains can be the worst place to be. They really can, Katie. Our brains can just be like such a detriment to ourselves sometimes, and it's really not fun. It's really terrible. And I am sorry for anyone that is struggling with their brain right now. Because it sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad. I hate struggling with my brain, so I'm sorry. Hi, how are you, Blair? I'm doing really good today. How are you doing? You redeemed a positivity shower for GrooveMade. GrooveMade, welcome. Welcome. I hope that you are still here. Hopefully you are still here with us. GrooveMade is going to get a positivity shower, which means that we just shower you with nice things and we say good things about you. So, GrooveMate, Mr. Lovely 38-year-old human being. I just want you to know that you are worthy. You are not a waste of space. You are not an annoyance. You are not in anybody's way. You are wanted. You are loved, and you are welcome here. I know you're really struggling with feeling like things are getting too deep, things are getting overwhelmed, things are just becoming like it's too much. But take a second, step back, do some deep breathing, remind yourself that you are a freaking badass. You are a strong human being. You are in control of your life, and you can do whatever you need to do to make yourself happy, to make yourself feel like you're going to be okay. Which you are, 100%. I know in my heart, in my head, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Um, you just need to rest and take care of yourself and figure out what do I need to do to get my life on track so that I can enjoy who I am and enjoy the place that I'm at. And maybe that's changing some stuff. And maybe that's a new perspective. Maybe that's doing some reparenting work or working on meditation, or I don't know what that is. But I know and I'm confident that you're going to be okay and you're going to figure all of this out. And we're here for you if you need anything else, okay, Groove Maid? I hope they were still here and heard that, but if not, the same applies to all of you, okay? Leah said life is a struggle. Life is a struggle, Leah. And let me tell you something. Do you know what sucks? Your formative years are intense and hard. Um, things get harder as you get older, obviously, like having responsibilities and stuff. Like the life stuff gets harder as you get older, but the mental health stuff only gets easier as you get older. You become more confident in yourself over time. You start to really find out who you are and what you enjoy, what you value, what your boundaries are. What do you like? What can you handle? What do you not handle? And I just think like growing up, being a teenager and being young and like even being like up to like 21 is just like no one talks about how intense it is and how hard it is and how you don't know any of your emotions and you're just like trying to figure your stuff out and parents don't help and you feel so alone, and that's just like welcome to being a teenager slash young adult. But I promise you it gets like so much easier. Also, like Jess said, we're in a global pandemic right now. Sorry, I got so behind on chat. We're in a global pandemic right now. Everybody gets a mental health pass for the next 3 years while we recover. I love that. Like being a young adult is hard enough already. Um, Adding that into a pandemic where you can't do any of your young adult things is just like I can't even imagine how you guys feel. It it I just I've been there and it sucks and I'm with you, and I just know that like as you get older everything, yeah, life gets harder. Like you got more responsibilities, you got job, you got bills, you got all that. But all the other stuff about life gets better. You, like I said, you become more confident, you find yourself, you figure out what you like. Maybe you fall in love. These things start to fall in place as you get a little bit older. So just hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Thank you, Bray. I needed that. You're welcome, Hannah. Anytime, you know I've got you. Hi, Maya. It's difficult due to my work, and she has a 1-year-old child. Oh, she doesn't always reply straight away to messages. Well, Allie, like I said, you're always free to reach out to me if you need anything, if you need a friend, if you need someone to talk to. Just send me a message. Also, please research your local university and their psych department services. This is very true, as Jess said. Sometimes community college or small universities. Aw, Krista, sorry, I can't wait till I get paid so I can sub to you. You're so amazing. Krista, thank you. I love you. Um, if you live near a university or a small school like a community college, sometimes they do for sure have like really, really cheap psych services. So definitely check that out. If you are able to. If you are in a place where you can get it and you can afford it, the number one thing that you can do for your mental health is go to therapy. It's the number one thing. Um, if you can afford it and if you're in a place where you can do it and if you're ballsy enough to ask your parents to say, I'm struggling with my mental health, I need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to somebody professional. If you can do that, that is like the number one thing you can do for your mental health. Okay? It's really good. I understand a lot of people cannot do that, though. That's why I preface that with if you can, it's great. If you cannot, there are still things that you can do, like coming to hang out with us today and just chatting. I promise it's helpful. I have manic depression for 12 years now. Yeah, Maya, we are talking about mental health today, and a lot of us have some pretty poopy things going on. We are definitely like a clan of misfit, beautiful friends who are all helping each other and are all diagnosed with a plethora of mental disorders. You know what? I don't know anyone who doesn't have one mental health disorder. I don't know a single person who doesn't have like one thing, you know? Everybody has like one mental health thing at least. Some of us have a whole plate full of mental health things. Um, some of us have a plate full of mental health things sometimes and just one thing sometimes. You know, it is, diagnosed at 17 and we're here trucking on 10 years later. I love that bad woman. That is amazing. You can kick your mental health ass. It is possible. Granted, it's a little easier when you're older and you have more resources. Don't stress too much if you're a teen because it's just hard. Just try to, like, if you're a teen and you've got mental health, try to, like, just, this sounds bad, but just try to make it through. Just try to get through till that light at the end of the tunnel where you can maybe leave your parents or leave your housing situation or whatever, where you can figure some stuff out. And in the meantime, listen to some media that is like uplifting and inspiring. And you guys ever listen to those tracks where it's just like people telling you good stuff about yourself? Because those are really helpful for me. Those are similar to meditations. Sometimes it'll just be like an audio track that's like, you're a freaking queen. You're going to go out and slay. I mean, it's not like that, but it is basically like that. I lost my insurance back in August and we're out of meds now. Oh no, Jess, I'm sorry. Hopefully that you have some skills to manage in the meantime. I know that, oh, I was about to redeem Pupper Cam, but thought that maybe Groove needed that more. You're so sweet, Blair. I love how you always think of others. I hope that, Jess, you're able to get through it until you get insurance again. Um, with whatever coping mechanisms or support system that you have. You're expected to be to an adult, but don't even have a developed brain yet. It's rough. It really is. It really is so rough to be a teen or a young adult. Um, Thank you so much for your lurk, Jess. I know you're at work, so I appreciate you could come and chat while you were able to. I really want to get therapy or get some help, but it would probably have to be face to face. You know my problem with face to face things. Hannah, if you're worried about talking face to face, a therapist is a whole different ballgame. I'm telling you. They will help you talk about stuff. You don't have to worry that you're like not going to know what to talk about. A therapist is 100% used to people coming in and not knowing what to say. So it might actually help you a lot because they're unbiased. They're like a objective person to talk to. It might help you talk like practice instead of like talking to your parents. You could talk to the therapist, you know, just a thought. I would say don't be too scared to go because you're worried about talking face to face. If your parents, Hannah, are willing to send you to therapy, please go. Go. It will help you. It will help you immensely. So if they're like, yes, and you're like, no, I'm nervous, ask them and see if they'll send you because it really is so helpful. Even just like once a month can be really, really informative and healing and helpful. And it just feels good to like know that someone gets you. And that's like therapy. They're like, I get you and you're all messed up and we're going to help you. And you're like, wow, thanks. So great. I'd have to tell my mom or dad. Oh, that's okay. Well, Hannah, maybe ask them. Maybe you could text them while they're at work. Would that work? Like if you're home and they're gone. Oh, people don't go to work anymore right now. Maybe while you're at school, you could text her, your mom, and say, Mom, do you think I could maybe go to therapy once a month? Life is pretty hard right now, and I think it would be really helpful to talk to somebody. It's worth a shot, Hannah. It's worth a shot. I have anxiety and deep depression. Mine is bipolar disorder, and Blair's also bipolar. We've got all kinds of plethora. I have anxiety. I go through periods of depression. I'm also ADHD. So I feel you guys. I've got people in my family with bipolar, people in my family with anxiety, people in my family with depression, and I've seen it all. I've seen outbursts and manic and, you know, whatever. I've seen it. I've been there. I've witnessed it, and you guys are not alone. I love that you guys are so awesome to open up about this. And I hope that if you don't have anywhere else you can open up about this, this at least gives you a little bit of release to get some stuff off your chest. Okay, last year in September, I went and spoke to my college about the counseling they had. It took them until March to give me a session. Poopy. That's shitty. Then the pandemic came, and the date I had was the day they were no longer in for face-to-face. I've taken a gap year off to focus more on myself and gain experience in what I want to do. Times have been hard. Oh, I'm so sorry, Allie. Is there any, Allie, I would try reaching out to them and see if they have any type of like low cost assistance or free assistance, even though you're not a student right now, because they may have something that they can offer you. I'm grateful that during the last month I found some amazing people on Twitch like yourself. Oh, thank you, who I can enjoy and watch to get my mind off things. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Allie. I appreciate you so, so much. I love Twitch specifically for that because I do feel like there's some people who I watch who are just like, they make me feel good. Like they just like make me feel nice. And it's I'm glad that you have some people. And like I said, Ali, you can always reach out to me if you need anything. And all of you guys, I hope you know, if you need anything, you can message me. Also, I wanted to let you know, if any of you guys want to ask like an anonymous question, you can definitely whisper me if you feel like it. If you don't want me to say who is asking the question or who is saying something, feel free to whisper me and I will not say who it is, okay? Um, I didn't even realize I had ADHD until I started researching certain things that I do really wish I didn't. I haven't had a doctor actually say I have, but then again, I haven't gone to a psychiatrist in like 3 years. Krista, I don't know if this is like wrong to say, but I can tell that you have it. Does that make sense? I can usually tell I'm pretty in tune. I'm like crazy observant when it comes to people's emotions and stuff. I can usually tell when somebody else has it. We just like vibe on a different level that I can't explain. And the style of communication is hectic, but both people are able to stick through it. So I actually have to go. I have some stuff to do. So bye. Bye, Leah. I hope that you have a better day. And like I said, if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. I'm sorry about your mom, okay? Um, oh, you guys are so cute. I went to therapy twice a week for anxiety and depression when I lived in Florida. How are you doing on the anxiety and depression? Um, um, how are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing with that? Unable to go to therapy. Is it okay? Are you doing okay? Are you, is there anything you need to talk about? It seems, Krista, just from a personal observation, it seems like you are doing great when I go to your streams, but I don't see you off stream, so I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I've been in the hospital 4 times in a mental health hospital because of failed attempts. It's slowly getting better and I'm getting less depressed, but I'm not fully there yet. I'm so sorry, Blair. Um, it must be hard to like living away from your family, Blair. Um, hopefully things are on the upswing for you. I think that's what you said. But like you said, not fully there yet. And you are still a little baby. You're very young. So, the best thing I can advise for you guys is to just like try and take it easy on yourself. Like, you are okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. You can be you can be whatever you want to be. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Um like just go easy on yourself. Don't add stress. Although Blair goes to Harvard, so I'm sorry. I don't know how easy it is to de-stress yourself, Blair. But you're a little smart cookie, so you're fine. You probably excel in school, Blair. Mental health hospital once, by the way. That's what I thought you meant. Hi, Babette. How are you doing today? We're talking about mental health. Feel free to share whatever you want. There is nothing that's off limits. And we will help you if you have. Or feel free to share some words of advice and kind words for others in chat if you're doing okay today. ADHD fam. Let's see. Katie was recently diagnosed, and she really recommends going to see someone. I already knew the bad parts of ADHD, but getting formally diagnosed got me to learn the good parts too. We have some superpowers. I always say, and this is what my ADHD coach said, ADHD people are like wizards who are living in a muggle world. We are different. We have amazing superpowers. But people just don't get us and they don't understand. So we have to do our best to blend in. So we're like secret little wizards running around with a bunch of muggles, and we have to just do our best to fit in, okay? Not that you need to change yourself to fit into society. I just mean like you have to adapt to like the way society works. If there was a whole society full of ADHD people, things would be so different. Does that make sense? You just have to learn how to be an adult, I guess is what it means. I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but I feel like I might have ADHD or autism. What do you think? I don't know you enough, Hannah, to personally speak on that, But I know that there are quizzes and stuff you can take online to get like a better idea if you think that you might have something. I know that it's really hard, like being a teen, you're like, I don't know what anything is, and I think I might have this. But if you ever want to talk to me, Hannah, about why you think you have ADHD, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about that, or post in the chat, and we can let you know if that's things we also struggle with. I don't know if that makes sense. I also managed to half tidy my room today after work. It has become such a mess lately and I have no energy to tidy it. That is, congratulations, Allie. That's a huge feat. I know that when you get into like a depression hole, cleaning your room is like the most difficult thing in the whole world. So congratulations. That's amazing. I'm really proud of you that you cleaned your room. Remember to check whispers from people. Blair says, I'm whispering. Okay. I will check whispers. Don't worry. I will keep checking them in case somebody sends me something. I do a lot better with it since I've moved and gotten rid of a lot of the bad stresses in my life. Making friends that I can openly talk to about anything really helps, and I try not to overwork myself like I used to, and that helps a lot. Spreading myself too thin is my biggest thing that I do, and then I get burnt out. So I feel you on that, Krista. Making sure that I take time for myself is huge. Is huge, huge, huge. Oh, somebody did whisper me. Okay. I low-key haven't been wanting to not be like where I am. I just want a full new start and wish I didn't have the mental issues I do, and sometimes want them to take over me and not let me be alive anymore. Can you give advice? I'm sorry. That is a heavy topic. Um, the best thing I can say is that if you're having thoughts of suicide, is to immediately tell somebody. It doesn't matter who it is, hopefully somebody close to you. Immediately tell somebody, because the thing that I know about suicidal thoughts is that they come up quickly, they are strong, and you should tell somebody about it so that you can get step off that ledge. Does that make sense? Not a physical ledge, but a mental ledge. Because suicidal thoughts are hard. That is a really not fun thing when your brain is telling you, I would be better if I was dead. My life would be better if I was dead. I would feel better if I was dead. I want to stop feeling this way. So my advice is, first and foremost, if you ever have those thoughts, tell somebody right away. Tell somebody, like, it can be a friend. Just say, I'm really struggling. I need to talk. Please, yes. Um, can I whisper you why I felt like that? Yes, you can. You can definitely whisper me why I felt like that. So, yes, that is really hard. Please talk to somebody because you are so valued and we want you here. You are loved. I know you are cared for. You have family that loves you. So please just remember that you're cared for, you're loved, and when you do get those feelings, please talk to somebody. I know, like, especially when you have like a lot of mental health things, it sometimes feels like you can't escape. Like you're just like one thing after the next. You keep getting like kicked down. Like it's one thing and then it's another thing and then you're like, can I ever just catch a break? Like I just need a fucking break. Sorry to curse, but it's a strong thing that you feel when you're like everything is getting me down. Can I just like come up for air? Like what Hannah was saying. I'm like underwater. I just need a break. Um, and I don't know, unfortunately, how to fix that. There's a lot of different things you can do, obviously, but like talking to people and taking care of yourself are two really good things. Um, and remember that it's so much harder when you're young, and I promise you it's going to get better. It is going to get better, especially like when you're young. Some of you may be like dealing with your sexuality, trying to figure out who you are. It's all very difficult, hard stuff. So just like try to just like go easy on yourself and like remind yourself that you don't have to have it all figured out and you don't have to be perfect, and it's okay to like be a little bit like a crazy person some days, and just know that you're gonna get it figured out. And please reach out to people when you are struggling, please. um, I'm dyslexic and I also always use that as like the Percy Jackson thing when there's actually his power. Yes. Oh, I missed a hi. WXNS. I'm sorry that I missed you. Say hello. We've been getting into some pretty deep chats today, so if you'd like to let us know how you're doing, please do. We are chatting about mental health. I hope you're still here and you didn't miss me. Say hello. I'm dyslexic also, and I already read that. I love that. I love you all, but I have to go. Big meeting soon. Love you. Stay strong. Thank you, Katie. I hope that you have a great day. Okay, okay. I just got ignored. No, I'm so sorry. We've, sometimes I get really behind on chat and I'm so, 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 so sorry. I'm giving you some love, okay? Because I am sorry that I ignored you. I struggle with high functioning depression, but I'm having a good day today. Love this awareness, by the way. I love that. Some days are good, some days are bad. Yes. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, um, also, the person that whispered me, you are not making us the mood sad. This is a mental health Monday. Anything is open. I love that you guys are being so open and honest, okay, and vulnerable and putting yourself out there. It makes me feel great. Hannah, did I already say you can whisper me? You can whisper me anything, and I will keep it anonymous. Um, Something that will always stick with me is how my biology teacher taught us how the brain is an organ that can have complications just like any other organ. It's so true. She showed us pictures of MRIs, I think, and it was so eye opening to physically see mental health struggles. That is amazing. I feel like a lot of the older generation, so like y'all's parents and my parents and stuff, think that um, think that like you're just being dramatic, right? Or like, oh, like mental health, like kids these days, that's all they talk about. They're so in their mental health and you're just being dramatic. And when I was a kid, we didn't have all this anxiety and depression and stuff. And it's like, well, you did. You did have that as a kid. People just didn't talk about it. No one talked about it. They kept it under the rug. If someone killed themselves, they said they died in an accident. Like, it was bad. We don't want to go to that. It's so much better when you can be open about your mental health. So, if you can't be open at home, you now have a place where you can be open about your mental health, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. And it's real. It's your brain is lacking chemicals or processes, or maybe it has too many chemicals. Something in your brain balance is off, and that's what's causing all these things. It's very real. It's very much a real physical thing. It's not just like, haha, I'm in my head and these are my thoughts and it's fine. It's no, parents, it's all real, okay? A majority of my anxiety had stemmed from being bullied in school. Then, since I'm very over aware of people around me, what people think, what I say, what I do, and so your type of anxiety means it. This is now my home. Welcome, Blair. You are at home. Welcome. Um, it sounds like you have a little bit of like social anxiety then. Like, what are they saying about me? They don't like me. Did I say the right thing? Did I really do that? Like, is that kind of how you feel at school? Um, Something that will help with that, two things actually. One is I'm not sure if you work on self love, but that can help you greatly. Two, the other thing that can help, oh shoot, I forgot what it was. I was going to say self love and confidence, which comes with age and figuring out who you are. But self love is something you can practice and you can get better at it. And I recommend every day you, in the mirror, look at yourself when you wake up or at some point and you say, you know what, Allie? I'm freaking awesome. And I'm not going to have a good day. And I'm going to do great. And even if I don't have a great day and I mess everything up, I still think that I'm awesome. And I am going to be the cheerleader for my own life. That's what you need to do. You need to be your own best friend. And it takes work, it takes practice to get there. But once you are your own best friend, you don't give a fuck about anybody else because you know what you're doing is good. Like you're good, you've got it. You got it. Like you're happy with what you're doing. You feel good about yourself and you know that the things that you're doing for you. And then once you get to that point, you're like, I don't care what anybody else says because like, are you me? No. You don't know what's going on inside of me. Nope. Are you're my best friend? No, I am. I know me. I know what I'm doing. You can be confident. Does that help? Does that make sense? And here's the thing. If you are too uncomfortable to say, Allie, I love you. Allie, you're great, like to yourself, use my name. Use a random name. Pick somebody from a TV show and use their name. But it will help you to literally say to yourself, self, I love you. I think you're doing great. Sometimes we mess up. We make mistakes, but we're working towards being better. And every day is a new chance to like ourselves a little bit more. Also, this is really silly. The other thing that I do that I swear to God helps every day, play music and dance. It could be 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Put on some music, put on your favorite music, and dance. Seriously, I'm telling you guys, dance in front of the mirror. Do it. Put on your favorite music and just freaking get down in front of the mirror and it is so fun and it makes you feel so good, and I swear it like makes me like myself more every day. So, um, sorry, Maya, I missed your comments. I'm playing my fave game, Corporate Clash. I love your sweater. Thank you. You've been sleeping the wrong time. I was gonna say your sleep schedule I could tell is messed up because I notice when you're online, Maya, and I'm like that's not the right time for him to be online. Also, self-love equals self-care. It does. Take a nice bath, go on a walk, or go watch your favorite show. I also think of self-care as like talking nicely to yourself. Exercising, eating nutritious food, like doing the boring things that suck but are good for you is also self care. You know? I love Zumba. That's so great, Maya. I love Zumba. You guys know I talk about Pop Sugar Fitness all the time. They have amazing free YouTube videos. They have no equipment workouts. They have kickboxing. They have Zumba. They have bar. They have all these things. You can go run outside. I always have to put music on in the shower to get myself going for the day. I have so much fun in the shower. Krista, you should see me in the shower. I'm jamming the heck out, like dancing, singing, going crazy. Me in the shower. It's my time to have fun. What? You know, it's good. Put on some music. Put your headphones in. Do any of you guys walk to or from school? Or like have a little bit of a walk where you have to go like to a bus or like anything like that? Because thank you, Babette. Because when I was in college, I had to walk everywhere. Like, I lived on campus, or I lived close to campus, and campus was like 1 square mile, because Arizona, if you don't know, is gridded. It's like square mile roads. Every road is a perfect square mile. Does that make sense? The whole thing is gridded. I do that too. Oh my god, I love that. Yes, that's so fun. We're jamming out in the shower. What was I saying? Oh, I used to walk a lot when I was in college. And when I would walk, I would always listen to music. And it made me feel so good, you guys. And so just like, and like, I go to the grocery store now. I listen to music. I'm like jamming out in the grocery store. Don't forget to check your whispers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, a part of I listen to music all the time if I'm walking anywhere, again to distract me from thinking about the people around me. That is good, Allie. When I walk on campus, because I live on campus, I walk instead of train or bus, so I put music on when I walk. Well, I hope that you guys have some, you know what, maybe I need to make us like a Fluffy Friends playlist that is like some of my favorite uplifting fun songs that you could listen to when you're feeling like having an off day and you're walking around campus, that would like remind you of me and maybe brighten your spirits a bit. It's the best feeling having an upbeat song on and walking around. It's like you own the place. Yes, main character energy. You need to start acting like you're the main character of your life, because you are. 100%. It's your life. You're the main character. Get that through your head. You're the main character. Your life. You should be walking around like, I am amazing and awesome. Obviously, it takes a little while to get there, but you will. I know you will. Okay. So somebody said, they don't feel like they know who they are because they tend to copy people's behavior. Like even after they've seen a film or something, like they'll say, I need to be like that, or that's how I should behave. And they feel like they don't know who the real them is because they just feel bits of everyone. So we're going to give some advice on how to combat that. First of all, there is something called like being a chameleon, which I consider myself to be a chameleon. Maya, don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I will get to your comment very shortly. Yes, oh my god, the playlist. Oh, you just had a 3-hour driving lesson. How was it, Dana? We're chatting all things mental health. Somebody messaged me and said they don't like that they chameleon around other people. And they feel like they don't know who they are because they just take bits and pieces of everybody else. So I've got to tell you something, person. Um, that's, how do I put this? I'm a big chameleon. When I go hang out with somebody, I model their body language. I model the way they talk. I will model the way they sit. I will literally sometimes go as far as saying I like things that I don't like because that person likes it. Especially if this is small talk. If I am like meeting a person, like say for work, I'm meeting someone new, we're going on a networking, and I am um, meeting someone new, I literally sometimes will agree with things they say even though I don't agree with them. And this is well, it could definitely be a part of having ADHD, but I call it being a chameleon. And being a chameleon means that you can fit yourself to whoever that you're around, which actually comes in, it's like a huge superpower because this is weird, but psychologically, if you're talking to someone and you model their body language and you're like doing all this stuff, it makes them like you more. So I actually like it as a technique for networking and stuff because it really does make people like you more. Weirdly enough, I know. But when you're young and you're doing that and you're like, I don't know who I am, that's not fun, obviously, right? Like you're like, I want to be like, I'm okay being a chameleon because I know who I am now and I know what I like and I'm okay with myself. And I've gotten to this point where I know that that's just what I do when I'm with new people, if that makes sense. Um, what I recommend for you, person, is that you really spend some time alone. Spend some time alone with your thoughts. Spend some time alone doing things that you like. Spend some time alone figuring out. Maybe you go on a walk and you try to just think about, like, what do I like? What do I want to like? Is there anything I want to try or start a new thing? Because, like, I'm queen of starting hobbies and quitting hobbies, and that's just kind of how you figure out who you are. You got to try some stuff. So, maybe spend some time alone because that is when you get to know who you are, is when you're alone. Um, it really is. Now, don't spend too much time alone because you might get sad. Because being alone sometimes when you're not comfortable being alone is hard. So, small doses of being alone, I hope that helps. But don't feel like there's anything wrong with you because you chameleon. I'm a huge chameleon. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think so at all. Um, To the person, do you know the anagram types? I'm anagram 9, and it sounds very familiar to what you're saying. Maybe you could read about it. Ooh, it is really fun to take personality tests. There's 16 personalities is one. You can take the I Myers-Briggs. I think that's the same as 16 personalities. The Enneagram. The Gallup strengths, because it's kind of fun to take those. Like, granted, it's hard to take the quizzes because sometimes you don't know the answers, but just try to pick the best. Sometimes you can get some information out of them about yourself, and it's kind of interesting. I took one recently, and I was like, oh, I would have never realized that I do that, and I totally do that, and it helped me learn about myself. You are going to do amazing, Dana. I'm the same, Babette, about the chameleon. I used to get called a chameleon by my family all the time, so I get the feeling of not knowing yourself because I blend. I used to really not like that about myself. Krista, is there anything that helped you figure out who you are now? Or was it just like time? Gotta go trying to finish work before 5 p.m. and it's 4:24. I'm so sorry. I want to finish by saying 1, I love everyone in chat. 2, I love Fluffy Monkey. And 3, thank you for the help. Thank you, Blair. You know that you can always reach out to me if you need anything, okay, sweet friend? Um, Also, constantly overthinking things is just a mild form of anxiety. If you're like, I shouldn't have done that, I should have said that, why did I do that? Oh my God, they're thinking about me, they're looking at me. Can you tell they're talking about me? Oh my gosh. That's a mild form of anxiety. Being at school sucks. Like high school sucks, but it just sucks. I hope you guys know that. Like, high school is fun, but it's also like the worst 4 years of your life. So remember that. First of all, high school sucks butt. I feel so called out right now. Why? Oh, because you overthink things like that? You guys. Obviously, like, a couple things you can do here. You could go get anxiety meds because it is mild anxiety. That's one end of the spectrum. You could talk to somebody for therapy and they could help you with the anxiety. That's another part of the thing. You could try to do some some self-help, which I always used to laugh at self-help books, but sometimes self-help really does work, which like coming to these and listening, this is self-help. You are helping yourself by listening to us talk about mental health. So anyways, if you're having thoughts like that in your head, that's for sure mild anxiety. I didn't do that right. Oh my gosh, they're talking about me. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Literally, sometimes I walk away from a conversation or something I said and I go like this because I feel so awkward that I don't know what else to do. I'm just like, and I'm like walking away from the conversation like, oh, holy shit, that was the most awkward thing. Oh my gosh. So that those thoughts don't necessarily go away. What changes is that you learn not to care. You learn not to care because like how often, this helps me, how often are you deeply thinking about what other people are doing? How often do you see someone in a grocery store and even have a passing thought about them? Never. I never. I might see someone in the grocery store and think like, oh, they look so happy. Oh, they look sad. Oh, what a cute shirt. But I'm not like, oh, did you see the way she picked up that apple? What a dumbass. Like, she doesn't even know how to put that in her cart. Like, people don't think like that for people. People. Like, bullies at your school, that's a different story. They're doing that shit on purpose. Random people that you're having small talk with or your teacher or anyone just like another student at school, I guarantee you they are not just thinking like, oh my god, how dumb is she? They're not. They're really not. It's your head that's stressing that thinks people are saying that. So self-help and therapy really help my anxiety so much. I do a ton of reading. I follow this girl called the Millennial Therapist on Instagram. I follow another girl called the Holistic Psychologist on Instagram. Both are great. I'm going to link them because they're so great. Whoops. Hold please, you guys. I'll post these in the chat. They're so good. There are 2 Instagram accounts who have really helped me. The Holistic Psychologist has stuff that you can listen to too. She has videos and stuff if you'd prefer that. She is so helpful. And then the other one is the Millennial Therapist, which I can't find it. Anyways, the Holistic Psychologist is super great. She's really helpful. She's helped me become a way better person through growth and personal development and stuff. Sometimes reading about your personality type can teach you about yourself. Totally. What I think is funny, what I realize like about mental health is that if you don't talk about mental health growing up, you don't know what it is. You don't know what anxiety is. You don't know what depression is. You don't know what it means to be bipolar. You don't know what it means to be ADHD. And it's hard to recognize if you're having a problem if you don't know what the symptoms are or you don't know what it is. So even just reading about anxiety and mental health and depression and all this stuff can help you learn more about what it is. And I'm not saying that you should like self-diagnose yourself, but if you are struggling, reading about the different mental health disorders might help you find some clarity. Also, yes, just like taking care of yourself, self-help. I'm going to go and make dinner, so I'll lurk for a bit. Hope you have a great stream, and everyone, oh, thank you so much, Babette. I appreciate you so much. I needed time, and I needed to be around people that allowed me to be comfortable being myself and didn't make me feel like I needed to fit in. Honestly, Krista, same. I would say, so you guys, I am 20. I'm about to be 28 on Friday. By the way, birthday bash, subathon. I hope you're going to be there. We're doing like an 8-hour stream. It's going to be so fun. I have so many rewards. I'm going to do a lot of silly stuff. You better get ready. I went to college when I was like 19. I lived in a dorm. This was like my sophomore year. So after, there's like freshman and sophomore year, I got super depressed. Like so depressed. But I didn't know what depression was. I didn't know, like I had heard people say like I'm depressed and I just thought that meant like they're sad. So I had ADHD, so I go to my psychiatrist and I'm like telling her like I feel numb, I don't want to do anything, even the stuff that brought me joy is boring, I don't want to talk to anybody, like I just want to numb myself in front of the TV all day. And she looks at me and she goes, that's depression. And I was like, the fuck? It is? And so I just feel like sometimes you might be struggling with something and you don't even know what it is. And by learning about mental health, you can help yourself. You know, does that make sense? So, but also, I didn't know shit when I was 19. You guys are already so far ahead of me. So imagine how you will be when you're 28. You'll be a beautiful, healed, emotionally sound, lovely god or goddess, okay? So, you guys are all pretty young. Just remember, you've got some growth to do. These are what we call formative years. I changed more in my entire life from ages like 23, 22 to 27 than I have at any other period in my life. I had the most growth and the most change, and I'm almost 30, y'all. I'm freaking old. So being a teen sucks. Being a young adult kind of sucks, especially right now. We got pandemic shit going on. So find a support system, someone you can talk to that can help you. Practice self love and self care. Take care of yourself. That means doing the poopy things you don't want to do, like exercising, drinking water, eating nutritious foods, going to bed early. And three, forgive yourself, because a lot of things that are happening to you are not your fault. So just be kind. Showering is a great thing sometimes. Yes, be kind. Love yourself. You are amazing. This stream is such a great idea. Thank you for giving us the opportunity and being lovely and kind. Oh, no problem, Allie. We're going to do this every Monday. So I hope that we might watch different videos. I'm going to hopefully, I had a video for today, but it was like an hour long. So I changed my mind. So we watched Katie's little short video. So if you guys find any videos while you're out doing research on, on all this stuff, let me know, because I would love to talk about it. Show the video. Sorry. For such a long time, I felt like I was a piece of jigsaw trying to fit into the wrong puzzle. This came up and stuck for ages, and I hated feeling like that because I felt it around people who had first made me feel belonged. There are times I still feel like that, but not as bad as I did then. I think that anytime, anytime you try to fit into somebody else's mold, it's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel right because that's not your mold. And Allie, I know that I think you're what, like early 20s or so age. Perfect time to start figuring that out. I would be doing like some type of, self-discovery thing, doing personality tests or stuff like that, like quizzes that can tell you, even doing like BuzzFeed quizzes. This sounds so silly, but can sometimes help you be like, oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Also, trying new things will help you figure out what you like and you don't like. But I think, Allie, for you, the most important thing that I would try to focus on is self-love, loving yourself. Like, you being your own best friend. Does that make sense? Um, Breathing techniques would be great. I can't read anyone. I can read anyone's chart, but I'm behind working through them. Yes, Bad Woman can read anyone's zodiac chart if you'd like. Those are really fun. She gets really in depth, tells you all about your stuff. Oh, Grim! I figured that was you, Grim. Hi, how are you doing today? We're talking about mental health. Feel free to be open or let us know if there's anything you've got going on. Getting my birth chart has really helped me to know myself. It definitely can help a lot. But Allie, oh yes, then have Bad Woman help you. Maybe you guys can DM each other. And are you both in the Discord? I think that you both are in the Discord. So if you are, maybe you can DM each other and say, I want to talk about socials. But Allie, the biggest thing I would focus on for you is self-love. Okay? Try to be your own BFF. Because just based on like what you've told me and the things that you're doing, and what's going, is that I feel like really focusing every day on like taking 5 minutes in the day, saying this is my Allie time, and my Allie time we're gonna dance and we're gonna do something nice and we're gonna have fun and we're gonna just remind me that Allie is awesome and Allie is fun and I like Allie. Okay? You don't have to do it just like that. It's your Allie time. You can do whatever you want, okay? But just take some time for yourself every day to be like, I'm Allie and I'm awesome. Hi, I'm my own best friend. I promise. It's so cheesy, but I promise it works. It really does. Allie time, Allie time. Jess needs to have Jess time. Grim needs to have Grim time. I need to have Braylon time. We all need to have time to ourselves where we just dance around in our underwear in the mirror, whatever it is. That's what I do because I'm a goober. It makes me feel good. Listen to music. Sometimes it might just be going out in my backyard and laying in the grass and looking up at the sky. I don't know. Whatever works for you. It's your time. It's your time. You can do whatever you want. Yes, if you are struggling, Grim, with anything and you want to share anything with us, please let us know. You're more than welcome. We would love to have you share if there's anything going on or if you feel like giving tips to anybody else. Um, yes. Oh, what a great bath bombs. I do love a good bath. It is nice. Sometimes when I'm feeling sad, a good bath. A good bath can be nice. Sometimes I think I have too much Grim time. I can't tell during this pandemic. Grim, it's only too much Grim time if you think it is, which it's totally possible. Sometimes you're like, I need to not be alone right now. Can someone please come hang out with me? Um, but I hope that you are just ready my best so I won't be watching for much longer. Okay, Hannah, thank you so much. If you ever need, you can always DM me, Hannah. I'd love to talk to you about the whole ADHD thing if you want to more in depth too sometime. Feel free. You're more than welcome to let me know and I can help you. Um, Sometimes I think I have too much grim time I can tell during this pandemic. I agree. I know I already read that, but um I do understand what you're going through because sometimes I'm like, I need friends. Also, I just realized that I didn't give Jess VIP and she deserves it. So there you go, Jess. Jess, you get some VIP-ness in here because Jess, if you don't know, Bad Woman has been in like every single one of my streams. She's always so nice. She's helpful. She reads charts. She makes playlists for people. And she's so nice. She also streams. And she does charity streams for people. She helps people. She's great. She's funny. She's kind. She's deserves lots of nice things. So Jess gets VIP and she's so great and we love you, Jess, and thank you for being your amazing, beautiful, wonderful self. We appreciate you for being so awesome and always helping people. Jess is someone in chat who's always so helpful. She's like, I'm helpful. I'm not crying, you're crying. Thank you. You're so cute, Jess. I love you. You're so great. Stretch! Do you guys want to do a group stretch? We'll stretch together if you would like. Group stretch, arm across body, stretch the nice little shoulder right here. Pull it tight. Maybe get out a good yawn you've been holding in. I'm getting a positivity shower. You were! You deserve all the positivity showers in the world, Jess. Jess, you are the embodiment of a positivity shower. So, in turn, you deserve them always. Okay? This one's my favorite. Grab your elbow, like so, over your knee, over your knee, over your head. I feel like Tasha right now. Tasha does group stretches, and I love it. And I always stretch with her, and it's so fun. So I hope at least someone's stretching with me, because it's so fun. If not, you can lie to me and pretend you are. I won't know the difference. And I'm gonna stretch my legs. I put my leg out, you can't see, and stretch it like this. That's my foot. Ah, it feels so good. Ah, feels great to stretch. I don't know what this is stretching, but it feels so good on my whole leg. I'm going now. Bye. I was stretching with you. Oh, Hannah, you're so sweet. Have a good bath. Let me know if you need anything later, Hannah, okay? If you need anything. Ah, I gotcha. Ah, this hurts my hamstrings so bad. It hurts my hamstrings. Who just came in here? What was it? Oh, bye, Hannah. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, so I thought it was somebody saying hi. But it's just saying bad. I mean bye. Casual feet pics. You know what? My feet are the ugliest feet in the world. I say that with confidence. Maybe not the ugliest in the world. Some of don't show your feet for free. Do people pay me for that? I don't know. I feel like it's a slippery slope with that. Like, if they're gonna get feet pics from you, aren't they gonna want nudie pics too? Like, can you have an OnlyFans that's just feet? Dana, welcome. Okay, Dana, I don't know if you told us earlier, but how was your driving test? Oh, and Maya. How was your driving test, Dana? I mean, not your test, your class. We were talking about feet because I was putting my foot up like this, and they said, don't show your feet for free. I have sold feet pics before, Grim. Is there like a website? How did you do it? Nah, there's feet OnlyFans? Is there really? Is that a real thing? I can't tell if Jess is joking because she is a jokey joker. I have a Zoom call in over an hour with one of my youth groups I'm a leader at. I'm sort of not in the mood to go, but I have to. I hate when I'm in a mood like that, that there's something I have to do, Allie, and I just do not want to do it. Oh, there really is feet OnlyFans. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys, what kind of feet do people want on, what kind of feet do people want to buy pictures of? Because my feet are funny looking and I feel like they're maybe more unique because they're so funny looking. I have a Zoom call. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Allie. I don't like that when I have to do something. Usually, though, it ends up being easier than I thought. And I sometimes I'm like for instance, I have to go to like a networking meeting. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. It sucks. Gotta talk to people. I don't feel like talking to people. I get there and I'm like, okay, I'm fine. This is okay. I'm gonna be okay. And it's usually a lot better than I imagined in my head. So I hope that that's how it is for you. Maybe you can wear something really comfy on your bottom half if your top half is in the Zoom and your bottom half is not. Or like get a nice soft blankie or have a nice fun drink. Make yourself like an iced coffee or something that you can have. If if I have to do something icky, having like a treat or something to helps me so much. Like really helps me not feel so icky about doing that thing. Bad woman is serious. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I have to keep that in the back pocket. All kinds, especially if you stomp and squish stuff. I could squish stuff. Do people, you know what my brain immediately went to when I thought of that? I thought of stepping in poop. Don't people like scat, which is poop stuff? You step in poop. I don't know why. Just my foot thought of stepping in poop and watching the poop come all between your toes. That is disgusting, you guys. But that's what my brain thought of today, so I'm saying it. Literally anything. People like sweaty feet, clean feet, socks, heels. Grim, teach me your ways. Why don't you just make a feet OnlyFans? Poop and feet would be a very good niche. That's what I'm saying. Now, the question is, where do you get the poo? Like, that's, I couldn't think about, like, yeah, it's gross. I'd have to use like dog poo. I can't think anymore about that. It's disgusting me. I wish I could have my PJs on when doing my test. Might get some cake for after my test. Ooh, can you wear like really comfy sweatpants? Are you allowed to? Do you guys have? This is taking a weird turn. It did definitely take a turn. Do you guys have, like, do you guys wear sweatpants like out in public? You have like two humans and two animals asking where you get the poop. Yeah, I just didn't want to think about the dog poo. Ew, or the human poo. Jess, it's gross. Okay. I might wear sweatpants. Do you guys wear sweatpants outside the house? Like, do you wear sweatpants? Like, I've got these. Well, I don't know if you can see them. You can't really. They're just like sweatpants. They're blue. They've got a little tie with like strings. They're just like regular sweatpants. Do you guys wear them outside the house? Because, like, I wear them all the time. I'm wearing yoga leggings as we speak. Leggings, love. Deaf if I'm depressed. I do if I'm depressed or feel poopy. Well, that's good to know. I have my PJ bottoms on and clothes I wore today and lay in bed at this moment. That sounds nice, Allie. I call them joggers. Oh, yes, we call them joggers, too. Joggers usually mean that they're tight at the ankle for us, whereas sweatpants don't always have to be tight at the ankle, but the same thing. So I have a bad story about my dog. Is it sad? Is it sad? Joggers with sweatpants only if I really can't be bothered. Yes. Joggers are like cuter. Jeans too hot. Yes. Yes. Not sad. Okay, yes. Tell us a story then. I just didn't want it to be like about poop. Okay, yes, definitely tell us a story, please, about poop. I feel like joggers, like you can like dress joggers up. Like sometimes I'll wear like a nice pair of joggers with like some Adidas tennies, like the leather ones, and like a nice shirt, and it looks really nice, I think. So he's sensitive and special, okay. Her dog, we're hearing a story about poop. A poop dog story. I love your gaming chair. Thank you so much, Maya. If I could buy one and send it to you, I would. Goober was laying on my clean clothes pile on the couch with me. Oh no, it's off to a bad start already. I have some cute leggings that are slightly thicker than normal, and I like wearing them out. Ooh, like did they have fuzzy inside? Because my fiance's grandma. Oh, Katie B, thank you for the follow, sweet friend. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. We were talking about mental health, and now we're kind of talking about poop. So if you feel like talking about mental health, you're more than welcome. Please open up. We will hop right back over to that topic. But we're also talking about poop right now, so feel free to hop right in with your poop topics. I have my fiance's grandma bought me leggings like that. They're like fuzzy inside and they're super warm, and I wear them sometimes. I never do. I wear joggers with the hoodie and usually only wear them out when I'm feeling down but need to go to the shop. Yes, see, it's like where you're like, I'm going to the store. Oh God, hold on, I missed the thing. Um, okay. I got distracted. Where am I? Okay. He proceeded to vomit. Ew. I thought it was dog food. It was not. I found smears in his kennel later. He ate his own poop and vomited it on the clean clothes. Oh, that's so gross. Stupid Twitch not notifying me you were streaming. Boo. I'm sorry, Elle. How are you doing today, friend? I hope that you're having a good day. Feel free to open up to us about anything mental health, although I am cutting it short on time here. It is soon I have to leave, but I would like to raid somebody. So let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see. We've got Miss Angel Face. We also have Faye Bell. I think we'll do Faye Bell, unless someone has a suggestion. That is disgusting. He's a 6-year-old Cocker Spaniel rescue. Well, he sounds cute. My mental health business has been super up and down this year. What's going on, Katie? We were talking about how... Actually, Katie, I would recommend rewatching this stream when I get off, because we spent like a good hour and a half just talking about mental health and giving advice and stuff. So I would definitely check out the stream because I said a lot of helpful things. Check it out, the VOD, when it's done. But what's going on? Is there anything you want to talk to us about? I know that, like, pandemic is... Mental health this year is just kind of shite for everyone. I'm going to rewatch the stream since I missed most of it. Oh, Dana, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, mental health is just kind of shite for everybody right now. So, yeah, it's understandable that if your mental health is not so good. Oh, Prismatic Simmer is playing. How many viewers do they have? I follow them on Instagram, I think, but not on Twitch. She's playing Cyberpunk. We'll have to see. We might do somebody that's doing Sims. I found out how to look at the mod screen on your own streams. Oh! You should raid Miss Angelface. I thought about that too, but I kind of wanna raid Faye Bell because she's playing Sims. I think. Oh, finishing Shelvin. Sorry that I know you can hear that. It looks like a Doc commercial. It's a Coke commercial that's copying Doc. Let's see. Yes, Mrs. Lovely Adorable Faye is playing Sims, and she is making a really cute little Christmas house. So we will do Miss Lovely Little Faye. Katie, I'm sorry that you came in here right as I was getting off, but we do every Monday now our Mental Health Mondays. So come back next Monday, watch the VOD, let us know what you think. Hopefully it helps you out a little bit. You go to your stream, not Stream Manager, but like when your streamer would see, and then click the sword. Oh! You have the modder screen for yourself. Okay, I might have to have you tell me how to do that again later, but I think we'll figure it out. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate you. We are going to raid our lovely friend, Faye Bell, who's playing Sims, but thank you all so much. Hold please. Oh, that wasn't right. I have to go to... That's fine. There we go. I got my first time paid in 6 months. That's congrats. That's huge. Oh, I don't have a raid message. Okay, I'm typing one right now. Okay, there you go. You can copy that. That's exciting enough. Thank you guys for coming to raid. We are going to raid Faye Bell. Faye Bell. She's playing Sims for 3 people. Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed the chat today. I thought this was really fun. I hope that you liked it, and we can do Mental Health Mondays every Monday. Tomorrow we'll be back at it with some Sims. You know how it is. We'll get some Sims going, and it'll be great. So fun. So fun, so fun. It'll be great. I gotta do something for work real quick. 2 seconds. Yes, positive waves going your way. Thank you, Dana. I love all you guys. You know that you can message me if you need something off stream. I hope that everything goes good for you this week, and I will see you tomorrow. And have a good day, you guys. Bye. Mwah.